MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Leading on for the Yankees, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got one hit in 21 at-bats. And additionally, he's gone down on strikes 13 times. No balls and a strike to count. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James King, left field and deep. Benintendi going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Yankees kept off the scoreboard in their half of the first. Red Sox coming to bat. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And that's too high. Ball two. The 2-0 on the way. Line drive to left. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number one. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's really struggled. 0 for 10. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and 2 the count to Benintendi.
I got the count 0 and 2.
And on 0 and 2 he misses with a fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And a neck-high fastball that time. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3 and 2.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0 and 2 to 3 and 2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Hit to third. On to first, and Happ's rolling now, 2 away. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
That misses. 1-2.
But there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Giancarlo Stanton now, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Taken in by Kinsler. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Now batting, Greg Bird, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. A wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Popped high in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So coming to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Swing and a line drive, but this is a foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. The next 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez, set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. The 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he has 9 base hits in 40 tries. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
And there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Eduardo Nunez will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it, and that retires the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Here Miguel Andujar now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bradley is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 8 hits in 30 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Fouled off. Another full count offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Takes this the other way to right. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Here's Brett Gardner now as he'll take a look at ball 1. Torres leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Benintendi is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Left for the Yankees. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he has 7 hits in 28 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2. Now a drive by Kinsler. Deep left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, Sandy Leon. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Popped him up. And there's out number 2. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Tries to dump this one out to left. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Left ball just landed in front of the left fielder for a single. You know, the batter wants that one back. He thought he should have drove it a little bit better than that, but a knock is a knock.
Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, the pitch. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius is there. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. Into the box, Aaron Judge. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Missed with a slider. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise, who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Had the green light. 3-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Swung on and missed. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game could make a big difference.
2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
The 3-1 pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score. Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
It's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Boy, every pitcher needs a little bit of help. How about this? This infielder makes a terrific catch on this line drive, probably saving a run from scoring.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike. The 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Has a look. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Hicks, the runner at second with one away. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. In now, Didi Gregorius. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Behind 0-2 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. The 1-2. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Hicks rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, that's an aggressive send there, Hero, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Standing in now, Miguel Andujar, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Andujar doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2-1. Called strike 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Count remains full. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Another full count pitch on its way. And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 2 and the Red Sox nothing. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Full count now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Pulled toward right center field. After it is Hicks. He's there and records the first out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. In there at the letters 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
To 1-2 now. Count still at 1-2. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Mitch Moreland becomes out number 2 this inning. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitchers were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Down in order. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is in off the plate.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Sale ready with the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at bat. Here it's strike one. No hits to this point. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. Torres leads off first with one away. Softly hit out to short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So striding in, Aaron Judge, who came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. The 1-0. Hit back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Two down, runners at first and second. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. One and two. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. Two men are on with two men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. Yanks strand a pair, but they're on top 2-0.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the shortstop, number 72, Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. A windup and the 0-1. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt. Bogaerts, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Pitch on the way. Missed with a slider. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He flew out in his last at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Ball.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Ball, 1 strike.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Torres has it. And that's the second out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 2-2. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now at the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
The 1-1. Misses inside off the plate.
Ball 2.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Turned on down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. No balls and a strike to count. High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air to center field. Bradley has a beat on this one. And he will put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they hold a 2-0 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sandy Leon will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they face other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
The windup and the 0-1. Up around the face. Count is 1-2 now. And the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Jackie Bradley now as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Full count still.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, right
So stepping in, Mookie Betts. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Popped him up. Sanchez moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 2-0. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. 7th inning coming up now in Game 1 as we take a look here at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Kinsler calls for it. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
All even at 2-2. Looking to send him packing again. And he fouls this one off. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And now a pitch on the way. Ball 1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired. So ready now, Andrew Benintendi. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning.
He had just retired 9 straight batters right there. He hadn't been in a stretch in a long time. Let's see if the offense can break through.
At the plate, Mitch Moreland. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Runners on the move for second. Pop high in the air. Andujar is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. 0-1 the count. Benintendi, base runner at first with 1 out. Benintendi's on the move. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Eddie. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
The 1-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now.
Boy, Devo, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that will bring an end to the appearance by Jay Happ. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Chad Green enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? The second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Carson Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against the modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Here's the first pitch to him. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. That's wide. 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. Hard hit to first. There's one.
He's out.
On to first, a double play. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. Now in the box, Aaron Hicks. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th.
That's ball
That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Two-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 2-1 home. Misses off the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hicks running from first. Pitch outside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. Well, obviously not fighting on the first two, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with a bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And he takes a cold strike one.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2 is a whiff and a miss. He struck him out. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. David Robertson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in, Eduardo Nunez. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. Not great. He's 1 for 8. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Robertson, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". He was a 17th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
The 1-1 home. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The 1-2. High pop-up. Sanchez has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Dustin Pedroia will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Dustin Pedroia.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the third baseline. Andujar's got it. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 5.
Digging in, Sandy Leon. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's out.
Missed with a breaking ball. 2 out, nobody on. And a ball and a strike now to Sandy Leon. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he misses again, ball 3. 1. A little bouncer. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 0 for 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And he swings right through it there. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Settling in now, Mookie Betts, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Hit on the ground toward the left. Andujar fields it cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. We're on to the 9th here in Game 1. The Yankees lead it 2-1. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Dustin Pedroia will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Joe Kelly enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Number 56, Joe Kelly.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-1. Fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Now another 0-2. And it's 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be two? On to Moreland, and it's a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Bradley is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yanks held in check. They still lead it 2-1. Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Leading off for the Red Sox, left fielder, Andrew.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. Oh, that one got the pitcher. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's just 1 for 6. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Chapman is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty D. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Here's J.D. Martinez. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
Yanked on the ground down the line. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Popped him up. Bird ranging into shallow right. He's there. Oh, but he can't hold on. They'll throw into second. But a good job of staying with it as he throws his man out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Jay Happ would be in line for the victory should the score hold. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Martinez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Last strike now for the Red Sox. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another one sent foul. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
This one definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. New York jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Jay Happ earns the victory on the mound. Chris Sale pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.